What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hayden. This is where we talk about all things business, entrepreneurship, or finance related. You can tell by the caption, I'm going to explain why I used this puppy to purchase that puppy. Now, first off, before I get too into this, I know this is gonna be a little shaky video. I don't have a gimbal yet, and this is gonna be my first kind of handheld vlog type style video. And another quick disclaimer, this is not to endorse you to use your credit card to buy something you wouldn't normally buy or you can't afford to pay back in full. Regardless of the bonus, it doesn't make sense to pay interest just to hit a bonus. They're always gonna come out on top. The reason I am giving you a disclaimer like that is I don't want to encourage people to be irresponsible with their cards and go out and buy a Mercedes or any car with money they can't afford to pay back. The money I used to put down on my Mercedes, I already had put aside. I was going to pay this card in full anyway. Obviously, the benefit to doing this on using my American Express Platinum card was the bonus, and I'm gonna walk you through it. So first, let me take you onto a story on how this whole thing came up. My last car was a 2010 Mercedes-Benz C350. It started having some issues with computer and all other types of electrical problems, and it became one issue after another, and I realized that this is going to be a money pit. So I already knew that this was going to be happening. I put money aside to get my new car along with the trade-in from the last Mercedes. The money I planned to put down on this car was going to be $5,000. So before doing that, I wanted to make sure I found the right credit card with the right bonus because I already knew I was going to be making this purchase. I was targeted with the American Express Business Platinum. The sign-up bonus for this card was going to be 125,000 points. So I got to shopping around online. I wanted to see what other people were getting with other similar offers and similar cards. One thing I did see was American Express had another targeted offer for 150,000 points. What I did was called American Express. I said, hey, I actually found an offer for 150,000 you guys sent me a couple months ago, but I lost it. I found a few others online. Is there any way that you can match it? Maybe I just got the right person at the right time, but they actually did match that offer for me. So I was basically going to be getting a guaranteed 150,000 points for a purchase I planned on making anyway. The reason I wanted to do this with the American Express card, specifically the Platinum card, is not only did you have a bonus, you had another perk with the card. The American Express Platinum has a benefit. If you spend over $5,000 or more on one purchase, you'll get 1.5 cents per dollar spent. So I was already planning on putting $5,000 down on this, so essentially it was giving me an extra 7,500 points on top of the 150K. Towards the end of that purchase, it put me at 157,500 points. The reason this is a huge perk is with that 157,000 points, if we just valued that at 1 cent per point, which when used for travel or correctly is worth much more, I was basically getting $1,570 off of my down payment. So if I were to have used that same exact purchase with a traditional bank wire, check, or debit card, I would have gotten the exact same car I wanted with the exact same down payment, but without any additional perks. With my specific points, that 157,000 points, I was able to use that to book trips with my girlfriend, friends all over the world for business class flights. Essentially, I was almost getting over 2 cents per point with those Amex points I put aside. So what I would recommend to you guys, if you're going to make any large purchase, let's say you're doing remodeling at your home, you have a wedding coming up, you have anything that you know you've put money aside to pay in full, definitely shop around for getting a high reward credit card. Look guys, again, this video wasn't just made to motivate you to go use your credit card and buy something you can't afford to pay back. That makes no sense. What I want to promote through this channel is financial responsibility. Whether you're saving on credit cards, you're saving in travel, or you're just saving on a car loan in general. So this is by no means meant to be a flex. This is by no means to give you pressure to go buy something that you know you shouldn't. This should be for only something that you've put money aside for and you know you were planning on paying off in full. So the American Express offer I received for that Platinum card was originally $5,000 in spend for 125,000 points. What I actually ended up finding online, that 150,000 point offer, was to spend 10 grand. For some reason though, when I spoke to the rep, it didn't reflect that. So they ended up giving me the 150,000 points for only the 5,000 in spend. So let's break that down what I actually... Now, I did trade in my other card to go with this, but what I put in cash down on this with that American Express Platinum card was $5,000. So not only did I receive the 150,000 points, but I got 1.5x for that $5,000 spent, which put me now at 7,500 extra points. So if we just add that and be very conservative and measure it as 1 cent to 1 point, that puts us at 157,500 points, which at 1 cent to 1 point would reflect to $1,570. Let's subtract 1,570 from that 5,000. That would bring me to $3,430, and again, that's being conservative at just 1 cent to 1 point. This wasn't just to flex and tell you it's because it's a Mercedes. You could do this for any car out there. This just happened to be the car I purchased with this. So guys, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or useful to you in any way, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment below. Let me know what type of large purchases you planned on using for your sign-up bonuses that you were able to hit. And I am really sorry for all the traffic back and forth. I don't have like that great of an aftermarket mic, so I hope it didn't pick up too much. Thanks for watching, guys.